All right, 7.5b, we're going to split it up into B and C. We're just going to solve the equation with radicals, and you're going to see one new type of problem today, and that's it. And here's the new problem you're going to see. You are going to notice here that the radical right here, remember the goal of this was to isolate the radical. Once the radical was isolated, you could square both sides. So this radical is isolated, which means we can take and square this side, and we can square this side, but keep in mind this is a quantity because of the subtraction sign. So we have to expand this out as n minus 2 times itself 2 times. And then this side, the square root and the squared undo each other, and we're left with just that. On this side, we're going to have to FOIL n squared minus 2n minus 2n plus 4. And you can see I have an n squared minus a 4n plus a 4 is equal to 6n minus 12. And because I have a term of n squared in here, I have to take and get one of the sides equal to 0. So I'm going to subtract 6n to both sides. I'm going to add 12 to both sides. And then that'll make my right-hand side equal 0. My leading coefficient will be positive. And now this side right here, I can factor. When I factor this, I get n minus 8, n minus 2. I'm going to get n equals 8 on this one, n equals 2 on this one. And remember, we have to check for extraneous solutions. We need to make sure the right-hand side and the left-hand side equal each other. And we did introduce an n squared or x squared. So we definitely have to check because one of these could be wrong. So when I start with the 8 and I plug in 8 for the n's on both sides, I have 8 minus 2 on that side. And this side I have 6 times 8 minus 12. And you can see this is a positive value of 6. We are going to get square root of 36 on this side, which is equal to 6. That checks out. So that answer is legit. And let's try 2. I have 2 minus 2. And then I have 6 times 2 minus 12. So yes, I get 0 equals 0 because the square root of 0 is equal to 0. So both of these do check out, which is why it's important to always check your answers. So that is the only new type of problem that you see. If you want to see another review problem where you have an extraneous solution, you can watch the next slide. If not, if you feel good with it, just go ahead, pull your assignment off and do that and have that completed by tomorrow. All right, here's the review problem. And the review problem, you can see the radical has been isolated. So you're going to square both sides. You have introduced it's a v squared. I'm going to change these to x's. You have introduced an x squared, so you probably have an extraneous solution. The radical and the square root undo each other. And because you have an x squared, you have to take and get one of the sides equal to 0. So we'll subtract the 8x, add the 16. That gives the right-hand side equal to 0. And now when I factor this, I get x minus 4, x minus 4. And I'm getting the same answer. I'm getting x equals 4 here and also x equals 4 here. So we just need to make sure that this answer does indeed work. And when I plug it in, I have does 4 equal negative 16 plus 8 times 4. Negative 16 plus 32 is a positive 16. Square root of 16 does equal 4. So yes, it checks out my one answer. If it wouldn't, I would just have a no solution. But that is your review problem, and you're go ahead and do the assignment now. Have a great day. Bye.